Hi everybody, thank you so much for being with me. Well, I really do think I'm crazy because I am going to put 40 clips into this video. Yes, I am. I'm going to put the lies, the bad manners, and then the laughing that we are doing at them. So I'm just going to go lies, bad manners, laughter. Lies, bad manners, laughter. And that's how it's going to be. Not much from me, a little bit here and there, but basically just rolling it out and let's just see what we got. And I'm actually excited. A little scared, but excited. All right, let's go.
Raising their new kid gender fluid. This is all Meghan. She's corrupted. She's corrupted the royal family. She's corrupted it. But you involve one hoe. It's fucked. We've added one promiscuous female to the royal family. Now we've got gender fluid babies.
Look at disgust.
It's the royal family of Great Britain. There should be a barrier to entry.
Remember Meghan's Wimbledon debacle? Meghan insisted she and her party had 50 seats. Then when a man walked in front of Meghan, seemingly taking a photograph of her, she got really unhappy and insisted on looking at it. The man explained he didn't want any photo of Meghan. He was taking a selfie of the court behind him. When you look at his screen, he wasn't lying. Can you transcribe my hand language? Yay. Is she ignoring me? This chick is creepy. What can I do? My hands are talking to me. Bummer, I have to contact the cut for a transcription.
Yeah, a white chiffon scarf to help me spot her. So,
King Charles seeing Meghan turn up in Buckingham Palace.
So,
Oh, I don't like the air in here. Can you smell it?
It's definitely strange.
I just got a big whiff.
It's pretty bad.
You know, I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
It's a golden unicycle.
I don't want that. That present is a fail.
Do you need a pen?
Why would I need a pen?
I'm not sure. I think she's brilliant.
Okay, so we're on the round again. It's lies, bad manners, and then laughs. But I have to admit, the laughs seem to come in just because they're so ridiculous. I can't help it. But anyways, we're back on the lies.
And I think we were just hit so hard at the beginning with a lot of mistruths that I made the choice to not read anything, positive or negative. It just didn't make sense, and instead we focused all of our energies just on nurturing our relationship.
on us. Yeah.
On us.
We hear Meghan say that she's chosen not to read anything.
Positive or negative.
But yet, the documentary is almost exclusively about her reaction to things she's read. This discrepancy is worth noting.
To see this institutional gaslighting.
I wasn't being thrown to the wolves, I was being fed to the wolves. You would just see it play out. Like a story about someone in the family would pop up for a minute, and they go, we gotta make that go away. But there's real estate on a website homepage. There is real estate there. I went, oh my God. And I
know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
H was H was after H has been, H is, and H called me with H, and H was out, and with H.
You know what everyone says about you? They say that you're a homeschooled jungle freak who's a less hot version of me. Yeah. So don't try to act so innocent. You can take that fake apology and shove it right at you.
Meghan Markle's appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show. One of the things, she shared a story about when she was a, quote, broke actress.
Okay.
And she was allegedly so broke that she was driving around this malfunctioning car and the door didn't open. The driver's side door didn't open. So she was talking about how she would enter through the trunk And this is what I wrote. I said, Meghan Markle's car story is so odd. If the driver's side door stopped opening, why didn't she use the passenger's side door?
That's a good question.
That was a question that I posed. Then I said, crawling through the trunk seems highly unnecessary, ... and not real, ?
It is unbelievable. Maybe it happened once. She was parked up against something.
She made it seem like this is something that happened regularly. Meghan...
Why was Meghan booted out of the Royal Garden Party? When Meghan Markle was still invited to this event a few years ago, she shocked royal fans with her impolite gestures. The former actress stuck out her tongue and adopted weird facial expressions to show that she was cute and interesting. But in reality, she looked ridiculous and totally inappropriate for a royal event. After a brief conversation with the Duchess, Camilla can be seen looking confused in a video taken by the palace CCTV and whispering the word help to the camera. After a few minutes, Meghan and Harry were immediately evicted. Camilla may not know that this unpleasant situation was captured on film.
Oh, another outfit. Well, since I did all those outfits on Invictus last time, Prince William, well, I don't see what the difference is, but whatever. He had to pay for me and my outfits and give a donation, but I'm not giving nothing. No. I bought this, excuse my French, shit outfit. The worst thing anybody's ever seen, the wrinkliest piece of crap anyone could have ever spent a singular dime on, that they used slave labor to put together this ugly thing that's going to land in the landfill where it should have always started, because it's the ugliest, grossest outfit in the world. But everyone will buy it because I have the Markle Sparkle. Yes, I do. God, people are so stupid. Oh, I wonder whose airplane I'll be drifting from.
I wanted to relearn French. I had studied it for the 4 years in high school, and then it just went away. I studied French for 8 years, and now it's deplorable. I can't remember anything, which is...
Each other, gentlemen. Do you think she's having sex with Prince Harry and going, wow, that was great? After athletes, big, strong, dark athletes have messed her up. No. She isn't happy with what Harry can provide. Besides status and fame, because before him she was D-list. And I use D for a reason. She wasn't C-list, she was D-list. D-list as in trying to move my way up by sucking D.
Getting paid for this interview.
What?
Well, I'm just telling you about this.
Why?
My family literally cut me off financially.
You were just money grabbing royals.
Yeah.
No comment.
I'm never going to share. I'm just really relieved and happy to be sitting here talking to you. I'm really hot.
Hold up. Yeah.
House?
What? Why did you leave? The simplest answer is...
I'm acutely aware.
Racism, really? I mean, it changed the risk level because it wasn't just
the people that we've been supporting.
But also, growing up as a woman of color, as a little girl of color, I know how important representation is.
What?
The way that it should have been
With
done.
as much respect.
With as much respect.
Oh my God, we just did everything we could to protect them.
Yeah, but exists. But also the Netflix and the
but even down.
Yeah,
but even down to like the national anthem.
Take a breath. Catherine. Oh, that hurts.
Oof, we all felt that.
My wife, she's so cruel and so mean.
You, Meghan, are the one who manipulated, calculated, and are responsible for this Megxit.
Oh, that's correct.
Oh, that's correct.
You wear the same color as Her Majesty if there's a group event, but then you also shouldn't be wearing the same color as one of the other more senior members of the family. So I was like, well, what's a color that they'll probably never wear? Camel, beige, white. So I wore a lot of muted tones, but it also was so I could just blend in. Can't ever.
How much did Meghan Markle's failed podcast cost Spotify? The former actress tried very hard to please the public. However, even her warm voice, specially tuned to the sympathy of the audience, did not save her. Others noticed that Meghan talked about herself most of the time. It has become clear that she never got rid of resentments and repressed ambitions. An interesting guest did not save the situation. The Duchess interviewed Serena Williams. She constantly returned to her problems and difficulties. The Spotify platform spent £18 million on Meghan Markle's rubric. Now it has become clear that this money was wasted. What do you think the Duchess expected?
Oh, what a trip! Oh my God! I had not planned to come to Germany, but I had no choice! Netflix is making me come! I cannot even stand to be in the same room as Harold anymore! But I had no choice. Netflix is forcing me. So what kind of thing was I supposed to say? My God, I had no idea. So I don't know. Do milkshakes get to? Are milkshakes something children eat? I don't know. I'm not a mom. I have no idea. But it worked, didn't it? I think it worked 3 days late. Does that make sense? I guess it does. I don't know. But I insisted that they put me in front of the veteran procession because I don't care what they did. I don't care that they lost their lives. I only care about me. What? Wait, what is that? I hear something. What? Oh my God! They're gonna blow me. They can cut that out in editing, I'm sure, because I'm still gonna have my grin.
3 facts that Prince Harry lied about in his interview with Oprah Winfrey. Number 1, his son Archie has been stripped of his title of prince. Archie Windsor is not the heir to the throne. There's no way Harry himself didn't know that. Number 2, Harry and Meghan were depressed, but according to them, the Queen and courtiers forbid them. Although, before that, Harry had gone to a psychologist twice. The first time at age 12, and the second time when he was 30. The reason was to deal with the grief of his mother's death. So did his father, Prince Charles. He saw a therapist back in the 80s, and the Queen was clearly not against it. And number 3, he and Meghan got married in secret.
3 days before our wedding, we got married. No one knows that.
Well, we are just speeding along. All I'm doing, you guys, is just giving us some entertainment. I'm throwing in bits and bobs from everywhere. But it is supposed to be going lies, bad manners, and then comedy. So I'm trying to keep that going. So this is the bad manners. We did Prince Harry's lies. And of course, I love Ben Shapiro's take on these two and Pierce. So it's both of them. So we are in for a treat.
Entitlement, the virtue signaling, the hypocrisy, all of it is encapsulated in these two.
And the untouchability. Right. I mean, you found out, right? If you say something that crosses them and you hurt their feelings, then they're very upset.
And they believe they have a right to get people removed from their jobs if they don't agree with everything they're saying.
Well, I will say,
even if they're lying.
I think the public reaction to them is so heartening because they really are quite terrible. I mean, I'm watching this as an American. I have no dog in this particular fight, but I gotta say, they're just the worst. I mean, I actually read Prince Harry's awful memoir, and the number of things that are obviously not true, and the absolute self-delusion and arrogant self-delusion with
and
which
the
he
amount of
addresses these things.
intrusion into his own family's life, quoting family members from funerals and stuff, far more intrusive than anything.
He wants privacy, but he has very specific memories of using particular facial cream on. I didn't know the word. I mean, I'm American. We don't use the word Todger in my country, so I had no idea.
I may no longer be royal, but I'm still a pain in the ass.
Well, I hope you guys are having fun with me. There is so many clips, and I'm just like putting them together, and I hope they're flowing a little bit, and I don't know, just seeing different things, and you don't know which topic's coming next. I think that's exciting because I didn't give you an idea. I just, it was pretty vague. So anyways, this one coming up is about the many times Meghan has plagiarized work, comments she's passed off as her own, stuff like that. So yeah, we'll check that out.
wanted to say the right thing, and I was really nervous that I wouldn't, or that it would get picked apart, and I realized the only wrong thing to say is to say nothing.
We're petrified of saying too much or saying it wrong. When the truth is, the only wrong thing you can say is nothing at all.
Where high tide raises all ships. Equality does not put anyone on the back foot. It puts us all on the same footing, which is...
A rising tide lifts all the boats, and as Colorado moves ahead, as your steel mill produces, it is benefiting all.
A girl without freckles is like a night without stars. Just
because it isn't enough to simply talk about equality. One must believe in it. And it isn't enough to simply believe in it. One must work at it.
There are suspicious similarities between this book and The Boy on the Bench by Corinne Avarice. One wonders if someone involved in packaging Meghan's proposal borrowed the concept. A third added, "Oh, sheesh. Has she ever had an authentic idea?" Answer, no.
Well, we're on Bad Manners again, and this is when I think the only time Harry had some balls. It's obviously in the beginning, but he's obviously also telling her to turn around, like turn the F around kind of dealy. So yeah, she's not following royal etiquette. Shocker! You can see him say turn around. And then there's Andrew just totally eavesdropping. But she's not listening, like she's not getting it, you know, like they're not pissing around. She finally gets it though, because like, come on, chick. Get a grip already. You should know this shit.
And also the idea of the first member of color in this family.
We all knew it was coming. It's the get out of jail free card of the modern world. Meghan, you're lighter than me. Look at her face. She's white. She's basically white. Meghan, no one looks at you and thinks black. Don't try the black person card. If you're black and you're watching this, you should be very offended that this light-skinned woman is going to try and play the black card. I was victimized because I am a Negro. You're straight hand. You're so black.
Here we go, Les. Here, I need some help. I need some help getting out. Shit, I got my dress caught in my heel. Get your hands off of me, you fucking fool. I have no friends. I have no friends to be my bridesmaid. So I had the actual maker of my overpriced wedding dress come out and straighten out the gown. Hurry up, you fucking bitch! I'm in a hurry to get married. Come on! Prince Harry looks like he's waiting for a beating from the schoolmaster, doesn't he? Are you still farting around back there? Come on! Come on, you
Fucking fools.
If we see this stuff here, it turns out she blogged some years back about the royals. In fact, she was blogging about the royal life, talking about the royal weddings of her eventual brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and said she wanted to be a royal rebel. Didn't she, Catherine? It turns out to be exactly what she is.
Well, I find it implausible what she said about the royal family. I think she's pulled a Swiftie on Harry, but everything this woman does is contrived. Her outfits are curated within an inch of their life, and I think it's just suited her narrative, and she's been caught out in a lie.
She wanted to be a princess, she wanted to be a royal rebel, and she is, I say, is a pretty impressive achievement.
What a low bar to reach for.
That's what she wanted.
You want to be the princess, I want to be the queen, buddy.
I just want my hair back.
I actually like that this one doesn't have music because you get to actually hear the queen. It's amazing. But yeah, they had to practically hold her back with a cattle prod, my God. Telling her it's senior royals only, and she's still tripping along like, oh my God, woman.
Is it not?
She just hated that. So we're on the comedy, and I found this old one of Sam. I know he's not doing anymore, but oh my God, you guys, this is so flippin' hilarious. I didn't see this, and oh, it's like, it's gold. Seriously.
The woman who wrestled your virginity from you back in 2001, Harry, has finally been revealed. Has it? Yes, digger driver Sasha Walpole, who stunned the world by coming forward to show receipts and accept responsibility. Yes, but she didn't have to do it in such a public way, did she? I mean, she even released the story in the Daily Mail, the very paper that my Meghan sued. Sorry, I haven't seen this story. Sasha who? and how did you read it before me? I've got a Mail Online subscription, no ads. Well, delete it immediately. Why? Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Thank you. And as I was saying, it does seem like the crassest of ironies that she would release, this salacious story, and only for money, I bet. You'd know all about that. To the Daily Mail, a woman coming forward to admit to seducing like a young, handsome prince, to the Daily Mail of all papers. I mean, that's got to be like the sickest aspect of this whole thing. Perhaps it is, Meghan. Although I must tell you what the most hilarious aspect of all this is. This older woman, this cougar on the prowl for young flesh, or young stallion, as Harry might put it, is actually 1 year younger than your stated age.
Stated age?
She seemed like an older woman at the time. You got to remember, I was only 17.
Love it.
I learned the truth at 17. That love was just for beauty queens. What do you mean, my stated age? My favourite comment from Miss Walpole about this whole affair was that it only lasted 2 minutes, but it took you 17 pages to describe it in your book. I learned the truth at 17, that love was meant for beauty queens and high school girls with clear-skinned smiles who married young and then retired. Oh, that's you, is it, Mrs. Walpole? Well, I think the most important thing to remember is that Harry's gone for quite an upgrade. Yeah, she was good, but I always wanted one a few years older. No, Harry, you've gone from a chubby stable girl with, drives a tractor or something, and to a Hollywood starlet with like a head full of ideas and a passion for changing the world.
Yeah.
She doesn't drive a tractor. She drives a digger. Well, excuse me. I wouldn't want to disparage your old flame. I mean, there are some similarities then, Meghan. I mean, he's gone from an earth digger to a gold digger.
Alrighty, so we are on the last run of lies, and then bad manners, and then funny. I hope you enjoyed this. It was really fun for me. I thought, how cool would it be to just, like, you just don't know what's going to happen next and what you're going to see next, and you know what I mean? It's just really, I don't know, I like the idea, so I did it. And wow, it took me many hours. I won't lie, you know, to find everything and whatever, but I don't do it for any other reason than the enjoyment, and I love it. So anyways, let's watch the next lies, and then, yeah, we'll go to the bad manners.
For ages, she didn't know much about the royals. She never researched Harry. That's complete rubbish. There's a photo of her outside Buckingham Palace when she was 15. Her childhood friend said she was obsessed with the royals. Her former best friend said she had one of Princess Diana's books on her shelves. You read Tom Bower's book about how she meticulously researched Harry. She knew about the royals. And in more evidence, a blog post has resurfaced from 2014 that discusses the wedding of Prince William and Catherine Middleton, and she claims in the post that little girls dream of being princesses, and that she, for one, was all about Princess Shira, who's like a rebel princess, like a feminist princess, go figure. And then we see she's actually got quite strong opinions, Andrew, about the monarchy, where she says grown women seem to retain this childhood fantasy. Just look at the pomp and circumstance surrounding the royal wedding and endless conversation about Princess Kate.
Going to make allegations against an institution like the royal family and the monarchy, you've got to actually provide some evidence. You can't just spray gun this thing out there.
I think the problem with the modern world we're living in is a lot of age-old traditions are being destroyed in real time. It doesn't matter what the tradition is, most of them are being eroded. And something like the British royal family, which has been around for a very long time, is an age-old tradition. One of the things holding the UK together, one of the last things we have, to sit and detriment it and to sit and insult it and to give away secrets from inside of it and try and paint a negative image of it is going to upset a lot of people, and you have to be prepared for that backlash. You can't say I've done things that upset people, but it's nothing to do with what I've done. It's purely because of my skin color. Also, it's kind of ironic that she's doing that because she's not particularly dark-skinned.
You know where they traveled from Texas to come and see Prince William?
Yes. Yes.
Why all that way?
And celebrating my birthday, but yes.
Birthday. And why did you want to travel all this way to see Prince William?
Because he's an incredible person, a great leader, and an awesome role model.
Well, how do you think Prince William compares to Prince Harry?
Well, I think Prince William is truly a true prince. I think Harry is just, unfortunately, just a pawn of his wife.
Really? Do you think Meghan's controlling him?
Totally.
Yeah. In what kind of way? Where do you think their future is then going forward?
I think they'll probably end up getting divorced.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Well, I had to throw that little piece in about Prince William coming to New York and everybody loving him and stuff, just because I had to. Anyway, this is our last, and it's a funny from Thomas, and I love him. He really is funny. Anyways, I hope you guys like this. It was literally, I don't know, just something I felt like doing, and I just thought, what would I like? And I would love to have something that I had no idea what was coming next, you know, just a surprise after a surprise. All I know is it took me forever and a day, but that's okay. Maybe a click would be great if you want. If not, I just am honored that you're here. All right. So I will watch with you, of course, like I usually do or always do. And I'll make this my goodbye. Okay, well, enjoy.
Folks, and welcome to another special edition of Almost 60 Minutes. I'm Chick Magnet, and I'll be your host this evening. Tonight, as promised, we bring you the exciting part 2 of The Man with the Frozen Penis. We also take an in-depth look at the new book out by the Man with the Frozen Penis called Spaz. Now, topping the charts worldwide, #1 sales in all public restrooms. And also #1 sales in all pet stores and outlets as pet cage lining. We're excited to hear about this new book because it covers like 3 or 4 main subjects. But first, let's go to Ice Nuts and find out what the main topics in his book really cover? Well, Chick, the book has been nothing but an overwhelming success. 90% of the words were written by the professional poets that my wifey Pooh, lifelong companion, soulmate of my life, wrote for me, and she hired them so the book would come out to her liking.
Of course.
So just so everybody knows, it was well thought out by her. Yeah. I mean, Chick, over 390 pages were dedicated to wifey Pooh alone. Yes. And I think 4 pages about the double French fry cheeseburger things that I like so much, and I like to watch TV sitcoms with friends of friends. Friends, yeah. Come on now, Spaz. The whole entire world wants to know the true story behind the lip gloss and the special lotion that wifey provides. Tell us all about it now. Yeah, the wifey gave me super glue instead of the special lotion one time to put on my little frostbitten little pecker, my little frozen little Vienna sausage. And yeah, it hurt a lot, but I think she did it just to play a joke on me. But
like
I
those
did get
girls
back
in
at her one
college?
time because I took her lip gloss and I went out, because some of my rescue chickens get little chapped little buttholes. So I took her lip gloss and I went and I used it just for the little chicken buttholes so they'd feel better. And I never told her. So now what's the latest verdict with the Taliban here? Tell us about that. Yes, it's been a very, very, very intense few weeks knowing that I'm on the Taliban list. But now the Pentagon has finally informed me that I'm going to be off the list. I've been wearing this disguise as to blend in and not be noticed. So, but I guess they got word from the Taliban, and they know that punishment enough for me is having to live with my wife for the rest of my life. So they took me off their list, which I'm truly grateful for. So thank you, Taliban, for understanding my lifelong misery that I'm about to have to face every day. Well, gosh, there, Spaz, that's some good news. I bet you sleep much better at night knowing that the Taliban ain't coming to get you. Well, I don't know if you sleep that good anyway, though, because what's next to you when you go to bed?